Okay, here we are this morning. We're working on a 2014 Dodge Caravan. Someone in a tire store over-torqued the lug nuts, all of them. They never put any never cease underneath them, and I'm using a 6-point 3/4 socket, but it's tearing the corners right off the lug nuts. So we went to town, purchased a
damaged lug nut extractor.
Right, a damaged lug nut extractor, and that drives over, but even with that, we used a 3/4 breaker bar and a large pipe and kept driving that on, but it tore the corners right off the lug nut.
It was just turning.
What we're trying to do here, so what we're up to, we have no corners for this to hook onto, for that extractor to hook onto. So what's going to happen here, we're going to take a welder and we're going to put a weld on the top, and we're going to put another one on the bottom because we can't turn it, and then we're going to drive that lug nut extractor on top of there, and we're going to put that 4-foot cheater pipe onto it, and my daughter Jamie's going to hammer that on, keep that lug nut extractor on there, and we're hoping heat's going to run in and we're going to get that nut off in there.
The heat will help it expand just a little, and then we can have something for it to grip.
Okay, so here we are. I'm going to show you. This is kind of a little trick here, getting in here with a welder, because it's small and we don't want to ruin the wheel, because we've got aluminum wheels on here, and we're hoping all we can do is just smoke them up a little bit, but that'll wipe off. So, you still videoing? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we are. It won't hurt to weld on this. So, all right, get in here so you can see. Just hold me some light. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 1/8-inch rod. About 75 to 80 degrees I'm onto with my welder. Yeah. Got her stuck there for a minute, but we'll get her back going here. That's kind of touchy to get into them little places like that. Okay, back again. Okay, that's the one side, and we're going to roll up here, and we're going to put some more weld right up on the opposite side of that. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. That'll work.
Kind of touchy to get in here with that. Okay, that probably is enough weld. It don't take very much for that extractor to hook onto there. So what we're going to do with it now, we're going to take that extractor, and we got that built up there to where that'll hook on to them welds. And we're going to drive it back on there. Just like that. Might have to go a little bit harder. But, okay, and then what we got here, because this thing, they're really tight. And what we got going on, we got this 3/4, it ain't 3/4, yes it is 3/4, breaker bar, and we're gonna hook into that, and we got a large piece of pipe here.
For extra leverage.
For leverage, and hook into here. And then we're going to turn that off. We got to put a bar up in here, and we're going to turn that off. Put a bar up inside of it here to hold it, so it can't move. And we're going to have that driven on there. We're going to turn these off like that. That's what we're going to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Should we do it?
All right. That's our lesson for the day. So hopefully you never have to go through with this, but if you do, I would tell you that's the way to get it off in here, because we've already taken off 3 of them. Mm-hmm. Is what we've done.
I hope that helps if you have stripped lug nuts that are beyond the beyond.